ULC has just released this image, which may be leaking for a future update. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'll tell you what I'm thinking and basically everything. So obviously, right off bat, I know that you already heard of the EV parking spot. It's these green parking spaces right here. I'm sure you already heard of that, which may mean that Teslas, or probably not Teslas, probably other types of vehicles or electric vehicles will be coming to ULC. But honestly, a electric vehicle did already get leaked, but I will not go further with that, just so I'm not getting banned here. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll just steer clear from that. And then we also have a basketball court down here. And one thing I did notice, which is honestly a bit interesting, is that this picture is old. This picture is very, very old. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but look at these trees. These trees are not the trees that we have in Liberty County now. The trees that we have in the county now are actually like pine trees. So this could either be an old update, or maybe it was just like make sure the server doesn't lag when they're testing stuff. I'm not really sure, but the lag thing would be my guess for why it's like that. But these are old trees here. These were the trees we had before. I think it was part 2 of the summer update, maybe part 1, to where you couldn't, or where they changed the trees out of the power lines and all that good stuff. So we have a basketball court. It looks kind of small. I'm assuming it would just fill up this entire lot, and then we have about five trees over here. So maybe I could find the size of these trees here. Maybe find out. It's probably just the same like length size of the news station. But this also thinks, or this is like tells me that they may be like trying to remodel the old spaces. Because if you don't know, that building right there was an old building. It was an interesting building. It had like nothing to it. It's just a regular old filler building. But now it looks like they're trying to change the filler building. So that's a little bit interesting. I wonder what type of RPs you could do at a basketball court. But not gonna lie, the models do look pretty nice. And that's what I saw. Like, that's what you probably saw right off bat. But let me go a bit more into detail here. Let me go ahead and try to sharpen this up. I'm not sure how much this is going to clear anything up. Oh my gosh. Okay, it doesn't really get the background that good, but it got the front, I guess. It did get the front. And one thing I want to mention before I go further is that this parking garage is finally going to get kind of changed. Wait a minute. I just noticed something else. They finally changed the River City parking garage. You guys know how the ramp to get up was in, like, at this little corner. Now it's in the middle. They've actually changed the River City parking garage after who knows how long. Since the game's release. It is no longer the same mod. I mean, I guess the exterior is, but interior it has been completely changed. This ramp is now towards the middle. Just like the Springfield parking garage is no longer, like, on the side. So if you're in a pursuit and you dash through the parking garage, you better either make like a right or left, or else you're going to be hitting that ramp, and you're probably going to get pinned out there. I just wanted to mention that, though. This has finally been changed. I literally just saw this. That's something I thought I'd just point out. The parking garage has finally been changed. Looking at this right here, and then also the distance. I hope I'm not just blind enough not to see it. But I want to point out that the parking garage has finally been changed. Nothing looks different with this building over here. Nothing looks different with our tallest building in the game. News station looks the same. A brick building looks the same as well. And then the building next to the basketball court looks the same too. But if we go back here to the depths of blurriness, like, it is so blurry you could probably make out only the 3 trees, like I can see here. I think those are trees. I think those are trees anyways. But if we look back here, this is the industrial zone, and because this shot is like morning time, it is kind of foggy. You know what? Wait a minute. What if there's like morning, like, what if there's morning mist? Like, you see how foggy it is, and it's the morning time, obviously, but you can't really see that far, but it's not at a foggy stage either. Like, this is not foggy. This whole screen is not foggy, but when you zoom in to the background, it is a little bit foggy. So I wonder if there'll be another upgrade with the weather system, which, could also be a thing. So I wonder if that would have to do with anything, too. And then, but as I was looking, I don't think anything has changed with these buildings. If I make out these, like, 17 pixels, I think that is the garbage depot. And then over here is the, garage, like the distribute center. It's not any label distribution center, but it's just got those garage for semi trucks. And that is basically all that I see in this picture. But let's check out a few other things, too, that ULC did post recently. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but ULC did post something asking what is their favorite part about High Rock. You know what? This could mean that maybe they're upgrading High Rock, but maybe not. It could just be, a random little thing that ELC's trying to promote on their media page a bit more, because it did get quite the likes and views. So maybe, I don't know if this has anything to do with an update, but I just thought I'd point that out before I do anything else. And beforehand, they were also hiring a 3D model. So I'm not sure if they did get this modeler yet, but I'm pretty sure they would have. This post got 17.5 thousand views, so I'm pretty sure they already found their modeler. And it's looking pretty deep. I mean, if they're already releasing an update, I guess it was pretty good. I guess we were waiting quite a bit since the last update, but I guess those were the summer 1, summer 2 updates. I guess they wanted a break, and I guess they should take a break, even though it wasn't really liked by everybody. They can take a break after they do their update, so it's still pretty cool. We're getting ourselves another update, which seems to just be like maybe they're remodeling bits of River City after the last city revamp, which was so long ago. I honestly wouldn't complain if the River City got revamped, or not even the whole thing, just a little bit revamped. I'd be fine with that, and then I could just go back. Maybe do some more RPs, more interesting RPs. Like, I don't have to think of ideas, but I think it'd be really cool to do that. I just wanted to point this. There's a lot of things I'm pointing out here, but I just wanted to point this out in case this is hinting for anything else. And then only 13 hours ago, this post was sent by ELC saying, with the eyes question, or with the eyes emoji, and then the eyeglasses emoji, says, "Who's excited?" And then they show us this picture here. Now, honestly, I don't know if you'd be able to point anything out. I'm looking around right now. Oh, I see it. Oh, okay. It's pretty obvious, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, the license plates of the PD cars are being completely changed just to show, like, maybe this is a K9. I'm not really sure if that does anything, but I'm assuming this is maybe a K9 vehicle. It could be. Probably not. I just want to say that. And, of course, you got our security cameras, which were in there since the last summer update. These lamps still aren't working. Come on, ELC. Fix your street lamps. Or at least, like, these old type lamps. But now PD will have their own custom license plates, so it's just not the same as the Civ ones anymore. And it's obviously not the same, but you just had to do the 3-4 digits and that would be your plate. But now you can actually have something a little bit more customizable. And then I see this wire here. I'm thinking that's just coming from the street light, or not the street light, the street power lines, and it's coming down. So honestly, maybe this could be, I think it's coming from the power lines. Okay, so nothing to see there. All these lights are red. It is very misty, so you can't see ahead. Then we have the Terminator up here, all purple mirrors, nothing different. The tires do look a little bit thick. Are you able to customize tires? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just a shot, but it looks a little bit more wider than usual. And that is going to be it for today's video. What ELC has posted recently, guys. Comment your suggestions or ideas of what you think ELC will be releasing soon. Comment your thoughts. I got to get going, though, so hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye.